Hey Zo, I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light. See the light.
I'm ZoWilliams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his
He
humposity?
likes it when it pinches my nip.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
ZoWilliams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday evening, and the motherfucking voice of reason is back in the goddamn house.
Yes, it is.
I got my homegirl Peaches in the building.
Hey, y'all. What's cracking?
Listen, listeners, I had a conversation with Peaches earlier. She promises to be on her best behavior.
I did promise.
We will see. She promises to behave. Gosh. gosh. You know that was going to be my topic for today. But
what?
Today I decided to shift.
Mm-hmm.
The topic, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this topic eventually. The topic was called "Oh, Behave."
For women?
No. Women, and I had this idea because women like to make their men behave. Women try to get their men to act a certain way, to behave a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like we're trained seals. Now, around my mother, you can't do this, you can't say that.
Right.
And then when you get around my father,
Well, they trying to make sure that the parents still like your ass after the visit.
you need to tell your parents the truth.
My man, wow, mama.
He ain't shit. But I ain't gonna let him go.
Right, accept it.
Accept it. So I'm gonna do that topic later. It's called "Oh, Behave."
That's a good one.
But yo, when I tell you I got a heater today, motherfucker, I got a motherfucking heater.
Yes.
Today's topic is crazy. Oh my God, it's crazy. I can't even get into it real deep yet because I got to promote something like on a serious note. Cut the music.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have to support this channel. You guys got to support the books and everything that's coming. We need the support 100%. Again, support some of the products that I put in front of you, like Total Package Energy. Total Package Energy, man, I had 2 of them today. I'm on fire. I didn't really get any sleep last night at all.
Oh, wow.
So I took 2 Total Package Energies at the beginning of this morning, and I've been on fire ever since. The end of the dig. I just been tripping.
Yeah, I saw the ZoWilliams show. I saw that.
Oh man, ZoWilliams show this morning was crazy. When people reference the ZoWilliams show, please understand what that is. The ZoWilliams show is my Monday morning show that I do once a week. If you're not hip, the Voice of Reason is done 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. Now, the ZoWilliams show is a weekly show that's done at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Mm-hmm. It's a 2-hour show, 11 to 1 p.m. And that's 2 to 4 Eastern Time. When I tell you we get in there, we clown. It's a round table of brothers, barbershop talk, uncensored. We in there turned.
Right.
When we called the group of reverends that were sitting around President Trump, the Legion of Coonery.
Yeah, that shit was so
crazy.
funny.
It was hysterical.
That's when I had to cut off your show because you got me in trouble because I had to laugh out loud.
In there laughing. So that's the ZoWilliams morning show. The Voice of Reason. If this is your first time tuning in, understand just a little bit of what we do. I bring people like Peaches, Mimi, Tiff. I got a whole shitload of other women coming too. You know, I never stop.
Right.
You know, I'm like Prince. Yeah, I made some records with the Revolution. Now it's time for MPG. You know, I just be, bringing in different people because I love different perspectives. But if this is your first time tuning into the Voice of Reason, please understand what it is that we do on the Voice of Reason. That is, we highlight women. We highlight their perspective. We kind of pull the curtain back so women can share their perspective on relationships, on love, on intimacy, without the judgment of men.
Mm-hmm.
Except I'm here.
Yes, you are.
And every now and again, I will drop the hammer of judgment, but it's out of love.
Uh-huh.
It's out of love. So that's what we do here on the Voice of Reason. I need everybody in my chat room, Dash Radio listeners, listen very carefully. If you want to see us live, we got the red lights in the room right now because we have a red hot topic on the way, right?
Yeah.
But if people can actually see us, they see us because I broadcast live with my Mevo camera directly through, what do they call it? Streaming? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
streaming.
stream live through my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel has, 40,000 subscribers?
Ooh, a lot.
We're doing okay. We're growing in increments. We're not as big as everybody else, but we're moving on up. I'm sorry.
Hey, a small but mighty crowd.
Yes, I was momentarily possessed by the spirit of Walona. But
that was her gay cousin. That was
listen, ain't nothing gay about me.
I know, but that was her gay cousin's throat.
God damn it. The fuck?
Moving on up.
First off, did you take down the picture
Yes.
of your monkey snatch that you just put up on Instagram?
Why you busted me out?
Yeah. Somebody got to bust that thing out.
Yes, I took you down.
She got on some goddamn plaid summertime shorts. You know, if you're from LA, you know what plaid summertime shorts is about. The beach shorts. This fool turned and cocked her leg up and took a picture of the monkey mold and then posted it.
Tell him why.
It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Zoe said, I dare you. Because I said, we was talking about how these hoes be accidentally posting pictures of their monkey. They taking pictures in bikinis like this so you can see they coochie. But they like, oh, I didn't know you could see that. So I said, I'm going to eliminate the bullshit and just take a picture of my coochie and say, this go out to all you bitches.
Nobody asked you to do that.
You said, I dare you. That's all you had to say.
My intern is back here. Did I dare her or no?
She's staying out of it. She knows she want to keep her job.
Is that what's happening? Did I? You better
might
tell
have
the truth.
unconsciously said it, but you dared me. All it takes is a dare. You know
I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. The voice of reason. Please go support Total Package Energy. Right? That's the energy drink that I drink incessantly, at least during the week. I don't drink it on the weekends. Because I just be chilling on the weekends. I be out of the way. But listen, come on now. Support Total Package Energy. I want us to get 100 cases out this week. Total Package Energy, totalpackageenergy.com. Go support them. Tell them ZoWilliams sent you.
Yeah,
also,
cop that.
Another thing that's really important right now, the holographic relationship. I need everybody to go to my website, IamZoWilliams.com, and pre-order your copy right now of the holographic relationship. If I can get 150 copies moved, pre-ordered this week.
It's less than a week before it comes available.
Exactly. Well, we're working. We're working. All right. So I need at least 150 copies now. All right. Go there. Support your boy, the holographic relationship. Now, what else? I think that's it. Let's do this. Let it wash over you. We about to go in. La, 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 la. Nigga, nigga. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the voice of reason on Dash Talk X. Are you guys ready for today's amazing topic?
Hi.
I came up with this topic because of the news.
Okay.
Who was the rapper? I'm going to ask the young Phil. Who was the rapper, Phil, that tried to come for Ciara and said she dated the football player? What's his name?
Russell Williams.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
Wilson, yeah.
Yes. He said she is dating him or married to him.
Yeah.
Because she was looking for security.
So that's why she dumped Future?
That's what was, I don't know why she dumped Future.
I thought it was because he was on drugs.
I don't know why she dumped Future. Let's just pull up the story because all of this not knowing what we're talking about. All right. So here we go. She responds to Slim Thug.
Oh,
Slim Thug, the rapper, was basically like, you fuck with him just on some security shit. Ain't no real shit there. You fuck with him because of that.
What do Slim Thug sing?
Just you. God damn it, let me tell you something. It's just me and you. So if you get to interrupt me when it's just two niggas in here, I know you insane.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, now you God damn it. By Kia Morgan. This is from the Griot by Kia Morgan Smith, August 6, 2018. Let's not make things complicated. Ciara levels up on Slim Thug's criticism of her relationship choices. Ciara has leveled up while Slim Thug's got an issue with the singer's relationship with football star Russell Wilson. Cece loves her man and is riding with her boo. She clapped back at the haters with a lesson in humility. If you missed it, Slim called into a radio station, 97.9, The Box, last week to blast Ciara on air. Okay. And expressed doubt about her relationship with her husband after moving away from rapper Future and choosing a regular, quote-unquote, regular dude instead.
Okay.
He called Wilson corny and square. She doesn't like squares, our resident. She's a gangster. Okay, cool. She has a gold earring in her ear right now. It's a gold gun. Okay, cool.
You know what?
Corny and square compared to Future, who has 4 baby mamas, maybe 5.
Wow.
Now, she responded. Now, okay. And listen, I'm not trying to hate.
Okay.
And I don't want to come across as a hater because what I like to do is get people to think.
Right.
Right? It's these little bullshit ass stories that take us off the Siratul Mustaqim.
Off the real life,
as
the real world.
The path. You know,
Right.
the straight and narrow path of the righteous, as the Muslim would say. Adina Siratul Mustaqim. Right? Sira, the pathway.
Okay.
Mustaqim, of the upright, of the righteous. Adina Siratul Mustaqim.
Okay.
Takes us off the pathway. I'm not a Muslim. I just know the book.
Do you, sidebar, ever say that when you're doing it, to people?
I'm not going to recite the Quran in Arabic while I'm having sex. You're very disrespectful towards Muhammad.
I mean, it just sounds sexy a little bit.
You just keep taking pictures of your muff.
Okay, I will.
Plaid
While it's
muffins.
covered up.
Anyway, her response to Slim Thug,
What was her response?
I'll just read it.
Yeah.
It says, repeating the same bad habit over and over again, right, is a form of insanity. That's a paraphrasing quote from, of course, legendary theoretical physicist Albert Einstein.
Okay.
It's a form of insanity. There comes a point in life when you know better and you have to do better. Right? You owe it to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that simple. That's her response to him saying, I don't believe, and to Slim Thug saying to her, I don't believe the relationship. I think it's all for financial stability. She did not reference what he said.
Yeah.
I think it's all about financial stability. She didn't reference financial stability.
Right.
She talked about doing better.
Mm-hmm.
And make it, see, because I don't want people to get caught up in a lie.
Right.
It's as simple as I want to do better. And I have the power to change and go here and just grab a better situation.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how the universe and spirit works. And the thing that kills me is any and everybody gets to co-opt whatever brilliant motherfucker thought of.
Right.
Right? So you're just going to throw in some Einstein to try to validate. First off, acknowledge what the man said.
Right.
Is it about money? Because leveling up in America implies money.
Yeah, and then she was, knowing her, she was probably talking about the man himself, but she didn't just say it. She should have said it. and said that it's not about my money, but the fact that she didn't address the money doesn't sit well with me, because that's what I would have addressed.
But see, again, this leads us to today's topic.
Right.
Living your best life, because you got a lot of motherfuckers running around taking a lot of beach pictures this summer.
Right.
Taking a lot of pictures at concerts this summer.
Making videos, they living their best life.
Taking a lot of pictures of food. Living their best life.
I'm living my best life.
Here we go. Tonight's topic. Living your best life versus living your best lie.
What's out there now?
A deeper look at the lies we tell ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Are you living your best life, or are you living your best lie?
Right.
So why you coming here with this whole deep shit, psychological, philosophical, all this bullshit? Nigga.
That's who you are.
Do you know 99% of the motherfuckers running around this mug is lying to themselves?
Oh, yeah.
Peep game.
Okay.
Future. I don't know the man.
Right.
Clearly done made some mistakes.
Clear.
But who the fuck hasn't?
Right.
And what is the measuring stick that you're doing better than Future?
Yeah, because his hits keep coming.
Do you think... No, the point I'm trying to make is a problem. The same problem doesn't necessarily have to come in the same rapper.
Right. It can come from... And you tell me that all the time. It's you repeat relationship mistakes until you have outgrown that.
Until you've transcended.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's get to some questions. Jesus. Agree or disagree? We deceive ourselves to better deceive others.
Ooh.
I see, motherfucker.
That's fire.
Get to the phone lines. The number to dial.
Yeah, while y'all bullshitting, that's a good one.
Is 323-230-4610. See, because a lot of times on the surface, yes, we look like we doing better. Mm-hmm. But that's the job of a mask.
Right.
I know I'm a fuck Halloween up because I got a perfect Linda Blair mask.
Right.
If I want to scare niggas. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's read that question again. Agree or disagree? We deceive ourselves to better deceive others.
That's very true.
When we master lying to us, we know we could pull the wool over somebody else's eyes.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Look at all these little lies we tell ourselves. Listen to these questions. Is the idea that success is the opposite of failure the biggest lie any of us have ever told ourselves?
Oh, my God. I hear that all the time in comedy.
Failure is prerequisite to success.
Right.
Failure is foundational to success. But then you got motherfuckers running around who are afraid of success.
Right.
And afraid of failure.
Right.
Living in cognitive dissonance.
Oh.
Okay. I got questions. Lord have mercy. Get to your phone lines. I need to know what your biggest failure is. No, excuse me. I need to know what is the biggest lie you've told yourself. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. What is the biggest lie you've ever told yourself? Lord have mercy, Jesus. And then true or false? An unfortunate side effect of having robust societies with hundreds of millions of people is that we are inevitably encouraged to compare ourselves with arbitrary social standards.
Ooh.
If I don't have a good man, I mustn't be a good woman. I must not be a good woman. If all I can attract is... First off, you're stereotyping this man.
Right.
Future might have problems. I don't know him. Oh, but you know what? I leveled up.
But what is
First
leveling
off,
up?
You can't level up until you have mastery of self-knowledge. Okay, all right. Let's keep asking questions. What are the consequences of lying to self and others? Agree or disagree? One of the most common types of self-deception is self-enhancement. I'm doing better, nigga. I leveled up. I'm better than him.
Wow.
See, it's easy to self-enhance because it's all cosmetic. It's all superficial. It's all surface.
Right. All exterior.
Are you living your best life or are you living your best lie?
Right.
A deeper look at the lies we tell ourselves. I'm not saying Ciara's lying.
Okay.
I'm not saying what I'm posing is what I'm putting out there is all these so-called I'm doing betters.
Yeah.
And I'm living my best life can only show us with the evidence of superficiality. I ain't seen no spiritual evidence.
No.
And there is spiritual evidence to be seen. The only way you can show me that you living your best life is being on vacation somewhere.
Sitting on the Great Wall of China. They posted a picture from the Great Wall. That's why
I got questions. How important is being delusional / lying to oneself to becoming successful? Sometimes you got to lie to yourself. You got to fake it till you make it, right?
That's what I hear.
Okay, cool.
I don't necessarily agree with it.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't have all the answers. I need to know what the biggest lie you tell yourself. I'll tell you. You know what the biggest lie I tell myself?
What?
I ain't shit.
That's a good lie to tell yourself.
That's a big lie that I tell myself.
Okay.
Y'all want the truth? That's what I ain't shit.
Because you're the opposite of that.
I fight against acknowledgement of whatever gift I have.
But why? That's still a part of being humble. Still, you can still be humble and acknowledge your gifts.
It might just be dumb. It might just be insecurity. It might be a bunch of shit. But
see, y'all, Zoe ain't so smart. He ain't stupid either, though. He might be dumb sometimes.
There is a place back here for you to lay down.
He don't have all the answers. No, but I understand what you're saying. It is a definite. I don't believe that you're that person, though. That you tell yourself you ain't shit because you too confident not to be.
What it is I just don't like the attention of it.
Okay.
And I just want to be in with everybody.
Okay.
Kind of thing. Anyway, is the biggest lie we tell ourselves, if I could just do X, then my life would be amazing. What is the X in your life? What is the X factor in your life? Is this the biggest lie we tell ourselves? If I could just do X, then my life would be amazing. How honest are you with yourself? One of the true or false, one of the best ways to be self-ignorant is to avoid information sources that could demotivate you.
Ooh.
That's you.
Ooh, how?
Because you get funny, you get jokey when we start talking serious about religion.
Yes, because I need Jesus to be real.
Whew.
Now, if that's the biggest lie I tell myself, then I'm a lie like a motherfucker because I need Jesus to be real.
Damn. That's heavy right there.
It's the truth.
Ugh.
So if that's probably would be the quote unquote biggest lie I tell myself because I love Jesus.
Oof.
And I need him to be real.
Wow.
With you, the Lord needs you.
Wow.
He's waiting on you.
That's
Anybody
heavy.
need benediction right there?
That is heavy.
But for real though.
True or false, most people think self-ignorance is bliss. Most people
like that.
think self-ignorance is bliss. The less I know about me, the less I know about me, the better.
Yeah, some people can't face the truth about themselves at all.
That's why I'm so defensive in relationship, because I'm defending the reflection you sending back. I don't want to see that shit. I spend enough time running away from me. Get to your phone lines right now.
It's funny you say that, because I think those are the people I attract in my life, the ones that don't want to hear the truth about themselves, because I'm so brutally honest, they end up hearing it, and we end up falling out.
No.
But that might be my purpose in their life for a little while, just to say something.
No, I'm not going to allow you to contradict yourself. You just said you need Jesus to be real.
I do.
Okay, so you're attracting the same kind of motherfuckers.
No, because I can handle the truth. If somebody tells me I don't like this about you, don't be turning away from me. If I don't like this about you, I can handle it. I might not accept it, I might not like it, but I can handle it.
Okay, and the lies continue. Okay, listen, ladies and gentlemen, the phone lines are open. Please call me right now and tell me, what is the biggest lie you've ever told yourself? 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. Phil, what's the biggest lie you've ever told yourself?
The biggest lie that I've ever told myself.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That you wanted to be a Kappa? No.
Nah, I ain't never say that.
Wow. She came for you.
I think maybe just not deserving something, not feeling like you deserve something.
I like that, Phil.
I like that,
Phil.
That's a good one.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you get on radio and contribute something meaningful to the conversation. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Hey, yo, what's up? You hear me?
Well, God, hey, okay. Can you speak in low tones? Jesus. What's up, man?
What's up, man? This is SA from Harlem.
What's happening, bro?
Chilling. Hold on. Let me take this speakerphone off so I can...
Yeah, so you can speak in a regular voice.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sort of like the Negro C-3PO. Come on.
Yeah, the biggest lie I ever told myself is that me and my wife could work it out.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Say more, bro. Say more.
Can't say much more. She just walked in the house.
Okay, cool. I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the call. God damn.
Sweetie.
That's the realest shit ever.
Right. Wow. Now that's how you keep it real.
What lies have you been telling yourself? Today's the day to unburden yourself. Fuck. Caller, you're on the line. Caller.
That's Dana.
Hey.
We know you now. That's Dana.
Hi, Dana.
Well, hello. I had to turn the air down, but I was going to wait to call because I know these questions are going to be good, and I like to answer them all.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and start answering the question that's put out there right now. What personal lies do you tell yourself? I tell myself the personal lie of that I'll continue my lineage's pathology.
Wow.
That I'm doomed to be like my mother and my grandmother before me, that I can't break that curse or that spell.
Oh.
And that I'll follow in their footsteps.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That ain't
Even
awesome.
though our lives are very different. And I've made choices that, that my mother, did not make, or I've made for myself to choose my own path to be, to be to my own drummer. But that's a personal lie I tell myself.
Well, your honesty is awesome, Dana.
Thank you.
Listen, Dana, don't listen to a fucking word this liar is saying.
I mean that, Dana. He's being mean to me.
To give Peaches a break. You be all over Peaches, and I'm just like, let Peaches do what Peaches does, and when she falls and bump her head and have to get back up, that'll be her business.
Well,
thank you, Dana. See, I need you at every show, girl.
You see how Dana read you by reading me?
You know what? Don't try to twist what she said. I feel
shit.
You guys are crazy, but no, that's true. Is just that, you know, we tell ourselves these personal lies and we try to live that truth even though we say we don't. You know, our subconscious is giving us what we're asking for.
Right.
Wow. Dana in the building as usual. Always slapping us upside the dome piece on our way home from Jones Beach.
Love it.
Baby girl, I appreciate you. You got to come through one day for real, for real.
I know, Dana.
I know. Friday is probably the best day for me, so I'm going to make that happen because I want to sit in the studio and answer these questions, but also reveal, you know, through other people's answers, reveal more about myself because, you know, that's why they call.
Thank you.
So we all could be healed. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's awesome, Dana.
Appreciate you so much, baby girl.
All right. I may call back depending on those questions.
Oh, they go.
I might need help, Dana, because Zoe, you know, he be doing the most.
She's
you better call Phil and that intern in the studio.
Right. Dana
can't say
no
help.
They ain't no help. How to do it, but he can't be that down.
All right. Let's get to these phone calls. Thanks, baby girl.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
True or false? The worst lies are the lies we tell ourselves. We live in denial.
Right.
Of what we do, even what we think. We do this because at our core, we're scared.
That is true.
True or false? Call me right now.
That's true.
What are the biggest lies you've ever told yourself? I know it's hard. I know. I know it's hard. Is this the biggest lie we've ever told ourselves? If I could just get X, then my life would be amazing.
I tell myself every time I go on an audition, if I could just get this audition.
Yeah, I just saw Hollywood Shuffle last night. But
for real though.
for real.
That's real for us.
True or false? We need to know. Are you living your best life or your best lie? Ciara's comments, and I'm not saying Slim Thug was right for going at Ciara,
right,
and talking about the man being a square and all this. I'm not saying this is not about right or wrong. This is about understanding the dialogue. He said what he said. That's a square.
Yeah. In his eyes.
In his eyes. His definition. I don't know him personally. Life. Right. But her response to me was telling. She was talking about leveling up. That makes sense in a toxic, ambitious society.
And that makes sense from a scorpion trying to make somebody feel like he ain't shit, too.
But the society in which we live is an elevator society.
Yes, it is.
We'll get bored with somebody who is doing well but not progressing.
In your eyesight, not progressing.
Do you understand? Do you see what I'm saying? So there's a level of boredom, and then there's this addiction to stimulation, to movement, to growth.
Yeah.
We live in a country where if Phil has a business that did $4 billion last year. No, the year before. Did $4 billion. But then last year dropped to $2 billion.
Right.
Niggas is jumping off buildings because they're missing the $2 billion.
Instead of seeing the bigger picture.
We live in that kind of we done fell off. No. Things change.
It's a roller coaster.
So again, there's constant unending scalability in our relationships.
That's because most people don't realize it's like a roller coaster. Sometimes you're going to have ups, sometimes you're going to have downs, but you got to be able to stick through whatever it is instead of just leveling up every time something get tough.
So, but I don't, and I'm not saying the girl isn't conscious or spiritual or whatever, but why couldn't you say Russell Wilson's spirit is better than Future?
Now, I would have liked her to say that.
If she would have hit us with that.
Because that's how they got together, supposedly on a spiritual connection. They supposedly weren't having sex till they got married.
No, that's religious. I'm not talking about dogma.
I'm just saying that's how they think.
I'm talking about, what if the response was, Russell Wilson is more spiritually evolved than Future?
That would have been a good answer. She would have said that.
Not religiously devoted. more spiritually evolved.
That would have been a great answer if she said it.
But she's using fucking Einstein and doing the same thing. Just because you're doing something different doesn't mean you're doing something right. See, sometimes you seek different to get away from the curriculum that something wrong represents. I don't know.
With her,
hold on. I need you to marinate. Did you hear? Somebody call in right now. 323-230-4610. Did you hear what I just said? She heard what I just said, but this one didn't.
I heard you. But I have to look at it from a broader perspective of how she meant it. Wow. She meant it in a vindictive way towards little Bo Peep or whatever the fuck his name was.
So if she's still using,
if she's not spiritually evolved and she hasn't leveled up, I get it.
That's what I'm saying.
I get it.
I'm saying what?
Mm-hmm. She's showing that she's a lower level.
So if you are that, then are you? And I don't know her. I'm just asking questions. She's not here for me to ask the questions.
Right.
This is the kind of conversation I would have with her in real life. But if you are doing better and you have leveled up, would you still be playing at this level?
Not at all. Because you wouldn't even dignify that shit with a response.
So how much deeper or how much higher have you gotten, past future? Or are you in future exactly the same? You just have a different situation, and the difference is what it looks like, not actually what it is. Do you understand?
Oh, yeah, I understand totally. And I think that she might still be entangled emotionally with future, with those type of responses. Like, even though they're not together, she's married, she's moved on, Future sipping whatever he's sipping and writing records about it. She's still emotionally, I think, connected to Future because it wasn't over the way it was supposed to be, know?
But the reality of it is Future is going to forever be your first child's daddy.
Always.
And if you're spiritually evolved, you recognize that connection has to be preserved.
Right.
It had not only preserved, nurtured.
No matter if you like it or not, it needs to be.
That's some spirit. The phone lines is crazy right now. Callers, come on into this motherfucker and tell us what your biggest lie that you've ever told yourself is. Callers, you're on the Voice of Reason. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Yeah. It's Juice out of Mississippi.
Juice out of Mississippi. How you doing now?
Hi, Juice.
I'm good. The lie that I told myself when I was younger, around about 19, 20, is I thought that pussy was mine when it wasn't. Really, at the end of the day.
That's a powerful lie to tell yourself.
Yeah, because he walked away from you.
Well, yeah, because usually when you're young and you dating older women, you start to feel yourself or smell yourself, as the old folks say, where I'm from.
Yeah.
And then once you realize that you're dating women who at a point in their life where they're trying to elevate themselves, just your little sex and your vibrant, the vibrant man that you are as a youngster really don't matter because she's looking for something better.
Man, that's real talk. That's real talk.
So, a lot of men lie to themselves regarding it.
Yeah. You're only leasing it in the moment.
Right.
Hey, man, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Wow, what's the biggest lie you've ever told yourself? Somebody tell me now. Call me right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Mr. Zoe, are you speaking to me because I just heard a whole different conversation while you answer me?
Uh-oh. Who is this? Let me just turn this music down. Who is this? Tell us who you are.
This is Miss Tanya. How you doing this evening?
I am alive and well, LaTanya.
Hi, LaTanya.
No, it's just Tanya, but moving on. I was calling because I had wanted to speak on what you all are saying about Ciara and her comments.
Yes, we'll speak on it.
I had just wanted to say how you all are like, I think she's like in a bad place, and that's why she's doing X, Y, Z.
Is that what we said?
Something along those lines, but nevertheless, what I had wanted to say is that's just like if you were just really speaking your truth. I am with a good woman. She's just like you're just saying it for what it is. you didn't put the spiritual part on there.
Hold on,
like she's just
sweetheart.
speaking her truth. I really don't think she's hanging on to anything.
Hold on, sweetheart.
I don't.
We prefaced our statements. Maybe you didn't hear it.
Right.
But we prefaced our statements by, one, saying we don't know her.
Right.
Two, we have no idea what she thinks.
Exactly.
We don't know. We prefaced it quite clearly to make a point for the overall topic of the show. We don't know her.
No,
we don't know what she's going through.
And I love the bedroom voice. But what I had wanted to say was,
you got one more time. You got one.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Peaches on me. I'm sorry. Don't stick peaches on me. But what I'm saying is, if you are really speaking your truth, but then somebody can twist it, and it was something about the way he said whatever when he was speaking about his significant other. I didn't like it.
I just said the sister.
I'm not saying that you did, but I'm just saying, what if she's just really speaking her truth?
Okay.
Oh, it's obvious she was speaking her truth.
Clearly she was speaking her truth. That's not in question. But you know what? We thank you. We thank you for calling in.
Tanya.
Thank you, Mrs. Zoe and Peaches. Have a good one.
You too. You back, girl. I like your voice, okay?
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Could you imagine fucking that voice?
Listen.
She'd be like, "Ooh, daddy, hit it from the back.
Listen.
Could you just slap my ass?
Can I tell you?
Now I'ma suck your dick, dad."
Like the elitist side of me wants to condescend so bad. And when I say elitist, I'm nobody special. Shit.
Okay.
I have a low tolerance for certain things. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. You're listening to the voice of reason on Dash Talk X. We're having an incredible conversation. And a lot of times that's another thing that we run into, with our stars.
Mm-hmm.
We can't really question our stars because we're fans.
Right. And their fans get mad when we question their stars.
And they listen a little differently, Fans listen a little differently. The point that I'm trying to make here is, gosh, how honest are you with yourself? The point I brought out in Ciara's statement was, I didn't see or hear anything but leveling up talk. But I know better, so I'm doing better talk. Listen.
She says these are comments from Ciara. These are about Future?
I'd love to hear it.
Okay.
Well, tell us.
Yeah, tell us.
You want me to read? Okay, cool.
She wants you to read.
All right. What is this right here? Where does it start? It says, I can't leave him alone. I tried the good boy game, but the dope boys turning me. Wait, what? These are lyrics?
No, that's Ciara about Future.
Really? But the dope boys
that's old.
Turning me on is just that he know what I want so bad. What is this? I need to know what I'm reading.
Oh, that's her lyrics. Okay, give her back her phone. I thought that's what she said.
Get over there and get on the microphone.
Yeah, you come tell us what it is.
Yes, get over there and get on the microphone. God damn it.
The intern Jonelle, y'all.
Ladies,
understand what I'm showing you.
Yes, please.
Okay, so Ciara's song lyrics, since you guys are talking about the fact that Russell Wilson is this level up person, he's not a dope boy supposedly like Future is. Future is a dope boy, trap nigga, whatever you want to say. And she was with him at first, like you said. His first baby mama. I mean, his first baby mama was Ciara. I mean, her first baby daddy was Ciara. So basically, the song lyrics say, I can't leave him alone. I tried that good boy game, but the dope boy's turning me on. It's just that he know what I want so bad. I love it. I can't leave him alone. But Russell Wilson does not fit the dope boy is turning me on lyrics. So I guess that's kind of what Slim Thug is trying to say.
Okay.
He basically
does
not fit the bill of what her lyrics are saying in her music.
And then that pulls another layer back.
Okay.
And that is, you got the bad boy drug. Because women be addicted to bad boys. You got the bad boy drug beat up at you. So now Mr. Safety Net,
so she think,
is a step up, right?
Till he nut up.
I'm just saying. So maybe that's the case. And we say maybe. we're prefacing. Maybe we don't know definitively. And like somebody just said in the chat room, they said that song is old.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about it was old lyrics, but how one person contradicted it. I mean, she went from one extreme to the other. Mr. Dope boy, scissor drinker to Mr. Football. I'm not fucking till we get married.
Scissor?
So,
she said scissor drinker? I don't know what
that's lean, whatever he sings about. Some shit he be drinking. He be singing about it all the time. It's a drug, whatever it is.
Let's get these callers because we have to have Peaches talk less. True or false? This is one of the most poisonous lies one can tell themselves. I can't live without X. I can't live without cigarettes.
Him,
her, sugar.
That's a big lie they tell themselves.
I'm just saying.
Like me, I tell myself I can't live without cheese.
You talking again?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you're talking about cheese.
You damn straight
caller,
I can't live without it.
You're on the line. Caller, get in here. Save us from her cheese fetish.
Good evening, everybody. This is Hannibal.
What's up, Hannibal?
Hey, Hannibal.
Oh, how y'all doing, man? One of the biggest lies I told myself, and I think I still do it, is that I love myself.
Wow.
But I do everything contrary to that, as well as to other people that I say I love as well.
That's interesting, Hannibal.
Yeah, well,
why?
right,
Why do you?
this, huh?
Wait. Why do you? Well, yeah. I don't want to go too deep, but damn, why are you lying to yourself? Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Well, like I had said before, if you recall, I did like 20-something odd years in the penitentiary.
Right.
And everything that I did was contrary to me loving myself. Because if I loved myself, I wouldn't have participated in the activities that brought me to the penitentiary.
Right.
And even though I'm out now, I still participate in some of those activities. I'm not above, if shit gets wild wherever I'm at or whatever, stop working and just, get with the business. So, but, with 2 kids and a wife, you would think that no matter what happens, you wouldn't put yourself in a situation to where you can get killed, have to kill somebody, go to prison, or lose your family.
Right. Even put yourself in a position.
Yeah. So, I find myself quite often getting heated about certain things, or I found myself since getting out of the penitentiary, finding myself in situations to where shit was just really wild. And luckily I made it out unscathed. I've always made it out unscathed. Even with going to the penitentiary, I came out a hell of a lot better for it. So I wouldn't take back one day of doing the time that I've done because it's bettered me as a person. But I still participate in either it's a physical activity or just the mental thoughts of, the wild chick that got me sent to the penitentiary. And it's very dangerous. And it's very dangerous when you have 2 children, 2 small children, the oldest is 2, and a wife. So, and I think that a lot of us believe that, I love myself, but you eat sugar. I love myself, you smoke cigarettes. I love myself, you drink. And you do it not occasionally, but quite often. But nobody can convince you that, no, killer, you don't love yourself. Look at what you're doing.
Wow.
And you'll go to bat and you'll want to knock somebody's fucking head off if they tell you otherwise.
Right. Hey, man, we appreciate it. Thank you so much for the call, man. Thanks, man. Wow.
He just punched me twice in the head.
Yeah, somebody needs to. Okay.
Shut up.
The phone lines, 323-230-4610. Man, that was very heavy what he just laid down.
Man, that was heavier than my breath. I'm just saying.
Living your best life versus living your best lie. Black people been living a financial lie for many years.
Oh, yes.
Fronting like we got it.
Keeping up with them Joneses.
Yeah, they did. Living your best life shit.
Right.
When you can't really afford it.
You got on Gucci shoes, but you need to borrow $100 from me. I know them bitches.
You wearing Gucci shoes, but you selling food stamps.
Right, with your red bottoms on. With your red bottoms on.
Wow. What is the biggest lie you've ever told yourself? It's Jesus?
No, I'd have to say the biggest lie I tell myself all the time is I'm going to lose some weight.
You know you're not going to do
I know, and I tell myself that shit every time I buy exercise equipment and it collect dust. Like, bitch, you know you're not going to use it, but you bought it anyway.
Whatever you lose is going to stalk you and find you.
In macaroni and cheese. Yes. That is the price I will pay forever.
Oh, my God. That's terrible. I need to hear from you guys. Ladies, call in. Let us know. True or false? Denial is a psychological defense we all use against external realities to create a false sense of security.
Right.
Denial can be a protective defense in the face of unbearable news, such as maybe a cancer diagnosis.
Oh.
So deny it, you know?
Yeah, my mom went through that denial period when she got diagnosed with lung cancer. The insurance lady came by the next day, and the lady said, have you been to the doctor and found out anything? My mother straight lied to the lady and said no. And I'm looking at her like, last night we just spent 8 hours in emergency and you ain't going to tell her. She was like, no, I'm trying to get my premium. I was like, that's very unchristian. Like, you just told that lady a lie.
Wow. People lie all the damn time.
Yeah, still
Listen.
gave me problems. After she passed, I still had to come out of pocket.
Listen, you're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X. Tonight's topic, are you living your best life versus your best life? What does living your best life mean? Does it mean just having fun in the moment? Does it mean escaping your problems? Being able to escape? A lot of times escapism is a big to-do. This is why the entertainment industry is so big.
Right.
Because it's all about escapism. Sports, escapism. Just being able to get away from the truth of your reality. Now, let me just ask. How many of you out there are still running from that one big lie that you constantly reiterate to yourself? You know, you keep asking yourself this lie. You keep telling yourself this lie. But the truth of you is answering it correctly. That ain't you. Have you ever heard your inner voice say to you, that ain't you?
Oh, yeah.
But you get to ignore that inner voice because you know can't nobody on the outside hear that motherfucker.
And that's usually when it's necessary to tell that lie. Like when I'm at a Hollywood function, I have to, you know, like you say, fake it till you make it. You got to put little white fillers out there, I'll call them.
Okay, just next time, just let me.
Okay. I digress.
Lord have mercy, the phone line is cracking. Who's on the line? Welcome to the Voice of Jesus. Yo, are you on the line or do you just got to turn? I don't know if you can turn nature down. All right, we're going to drop him. Call back. I want to hear from women. I want to hear from men. What do you think I know some of the biggest lies men tell.
What? I want to hear what you say.
They got bread. They got dick. They got independence. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men lie.
You know what the biggest lie men tell women is when they first meet them? I don't have anyone.
First off, I'm a man.
And the first thing y'all say.
Hold on. Let me give the man answers. I'm going to ask you, what are the biggest lies women say?
Okay. So go ahead, man.
Jesus. Caller, you're on the line. Let's get away from her.
You can't say leave us because it's just me.
Jesus Christ. She's got to come with me. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello.
Hell is low. Welcome to the show.
Hi, this is Renisha calling in from D.C.
Renisha.
Hi, Renisha.
Sounds milky and buttery. Hey, Renisha.
Hey, Zoe. Hey, Peaches.
Hello.
I decided to call in. I actually called a couple times before I stayed on the line. But the biggest lie that I told myself and that I've I guess over the last couple of years have been working through is that I'm not as powerful as I am. And the current lie that I'm telling myself coming into my power is that what I have to say is not important. And what I find is that the more that I tell myself the truth and that what I say really impacts the people around me, the more and more I find that people seek me out for, I guess, certain things within their lives, you know. And I think that a lot of times when we, you know, sit back and deny what our truth is that the world around us is lacking because they're waiting for us to step into what is truth and to stop telling those lies to ourselves.
Wow.
So whether it be a small lie like I'm never going to lose this weight or I'm not worth this or whatever it is, as soon as we can get past that lie and step into our truth, it will automatically impact the world and the atmosphere and everything that's around us because that they're waiting for us to step into our truth.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I appreciate that. Hot Monkey Lava. Appreciate you call in anytime to the Voice of Reason. Thanks so much, baby boo.
You're welcome.
Bye, Renisha.
Yeah.
That was good.
Let me tell you something about self-truth. Scarier than The Exorcist.
Yes, it is.
Niggas don't want to look at themselves
at all.
Nobody.
Especially through a reflection either.
Well, that's how it comes.
I know, and that's be the harshest part because you don't want to take it from somebody you love or somebody in your circle.
That's how it comes.
I know.
You got to have it. True or false? One of the most difficult problems in sustaining goals is how to persist in the face of negative feedback. Strategic self-ignorance can help to achieve persistence.
How so?
Look at that, boy.
Yeah, break this down.
Listen to that. One of the most difficult problems in sustaining goals is how to persist in the face of negative feedback.
Yes, it is.
Strategic ignorance can help you to achieve persistence. In other words, I'm going to ignore you. I'm not listening to you. You ain't got nothing but negativity to speak on.
All the time.
Listen, do you see how the world has been partitioned between positive and negative when in fact they are essentially the same?
I never thought about it like that, but now that you break it down, yeah, it kind of is.
I know you're a Christian. You believe in the devil.
You know what, nigga? The devil made him say that shit. Stop it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. He in here like, say this shit.
No, I'm just
nigga.
saying you've been... Self-truth is scarier than The Exorcist. Somebody meme that up right quick. Get a picture of Linda Blair just throwing up on a nigga and put that on there because niggas is scared of the truth of themselves. I'd rather live in a comfortable relationship than a challenging, self-revealing, tumultuous one.
That's a lot of work for most people. They don't want to put in that kind of work.
It's easy to date the easy dude.
It's so easy.
Everything you have in this reality is a vehicle, a relationship, worship, entrepreneurship, everything, right? Internship. There she is over there. Everything is a vehicle trying to get you somewhere.
Right.
But you can't get down to the truth of yourself if you keep flattening the tires on the relationship.
Right.
That's trying to take your ass to a deeper understanding of who the fuck you really are.
And it's so cold because most people don't even know that that's what it's all about. You know, they don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody's listening to Zoe what or Zoe Williams. Not everybody's reading books of self-help. Not everybody's listening.
Not even Peaches. Caller, you're
I
online.
listen when it's necessary.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hell is low. What's up? Why?
How you doing?
What's happening, man?
Hey.
This is JC from Chicago.
JC from Chicago. Speak on it, man.
So, this is somewhat challenging to bring up, but I'm going to go ahead and be real because that's what we do on this show.
Yes.
When my daughter was born, I lied to myself about loving her.
Ooh.
Wow. Go ahead, bro.
And I'm not a mother, but I'm going to try to speak to this. Mothers have a physiological, metaphysical, biochemical type of relationship that is formed within that whole 9 months. You have to go to the bathroom when the baby goes to the bathroom. You have to feed the baby, and not only the baby, but yourself. And men, we can only do so much until the baby is born. Of course, the baby can identify your voice, and you can read to the baby while it's in the womb, and we can begin to form that relationship, but it's not the same. And it's assumed that you're supposed to love your children. But as a dad, I realized that it's because I have a baby, like, it was more of a burden, and I had to learn how to adjust and adapt my life and make sacrifices to allow this new life in my life. And I had to work on my relationship with my daughter. And to be honest with you, I would defer my responsibility to her mom because I just didn't feel like dealing with it. I was in grad school. I was working full time. And honestly, I wouldn't come home until I knew they were asleep just because I didn't want more stuff to do. And ultimately, that relationship didn't last. And I fought for my right to have my daughter half time because I felt like she was half of mine and she was half of her mom's. And I got half of custody, split custody, but here I am with an 8-month-old. Okay, you got your baby. This is what you want.
Let me stop
you.
I
had to work on that relationship. I had to learn to be a dad, and from that, love formed, but the love wasn't there when she was born. It was a beautiful moment, and I loved that experience of seeing life being born into this world, but I didn't instantaneously love her. I had to work to love her. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense, but you got to let me get in here.
Right.
You done spoke
Go ahead, bro.
The hell? No, it makes perfect sense what he's saying.
It sounds like okay.
But
go ahead.
it makes perfect sense what he's saying. But did you ever arrive at the truth that you're selfish?
Most definitely. Matter of fact, and I'm going to be completely honest.
There we go.
Because I was out here doing my thing. I was traveling. I'm out in Costa Rica, Nicaragua. I'm doing my thing. I only know how to be single. So I'm going to be completely honest. I was hoping that might have been some type of birth defects or something happened with the baby where she didn't have a child. And I hate to admit that, but I'm being completely honest. Like, something needs to happen so I can continue to do me because this baby going to crap my style.
That just killed everything
but you know
I was
what?
about to say.
But you know what?
I had to learn how to be a dad.
But you know what?
I really had to learn how to incorporate this
You
child
gonna
and
keep
put
going?
my personal agenda to the side.
You gonna keep going? Should I talk to you while you off the air? Because I can't get a word in edgewise on my own
No,
show.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Fuck?
I'm not sure when you talking about. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Bro.
Nah. Here's the thing. What he said might be distasteful,
Okay.
but he's telling the truth.
It's very distasteful and very honest.
But it's honest.
Because I was going to say he had postpartum, the reverse version,
No,
but it wasn't.
You can't really bang on. This is his truth. He's
Yeah.
saying it.
Yeah.
And then at the same time in saying it, he went and got the daughter.
Yeah. Because he eventually loves his daughter. That's what it breaks
And we're
down to.
inseparable now.
Uh-huh. That's a great thing.
And then on top of that, he recognizes that he was selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, let me just say this, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you sharing.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate your listening skills, but I appreciate the story. This shit was fire, man. Thank you, man. Call anytime, bro. Appreciate it.
Dope.
All right, bro. I appreciate it.
Damn, no. Listen, this motherfucker's a burden, cramping my style.
He was very
he
honest.
told the truth. You might not like it, but he told the truth. And we live in a fucking pretentious society that wants us not to tell the truth.
And that was the realest shit I ever heard, because if 90% of the fathers that's absentee would say that shit, it might be able to come to some understanding with the mother.
Wrong.
Why?
Most of you niggas are vindictive when it comes to the kids.
We all vindictive,
So
but
stop.
we'll figure it out. If a person really, really has grown, they will try to work with you for the kids.
Oh my God. We make it seem like humans growing, right, is like motherfucking an herb box on your window in the kitchen.
Like my kush.
No, it don't. Humans don't grow like that.
Right.
Shit. You'll see a motherfucker at 16 and 50 years later, this nigga
still dressed
66 and he has the same ideas he had when he was 16.
Right. True that.
That goes back to Muhammad Ali's statement. I forgot the statement. He said, what's the statement about? Somebody got it. The quote where Ali talks about if you're the same man in 50 years. Somebody hit me with that quote right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Callers, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Hell is low. Turn your street lights down.
Okay. I just wanted to speak on the part about the biggest lie
You've
I
ever told yourself?
myself.
Yes, let's hear it.
So, the biggest lie I ever told myself is that he will not find anyone better than me. Because the truth is, maybe my best may not be the best for him.
I like it. Go deeper.
I guess I kind of wanted to know what you guys thought about that. And Sonny calling from Houston, by the way.
Hi, Sonny in Houston.
Wow. This is about the truth now. Thank you for the call, love. Wow.
No problem.
Shit. People tell themselves that all day in America. Biggest lie you could tell yourself is he ain't gonna find nobody better than me. Or she ain't gonna find nobody better.
That's probably the biggest lie we've all heard from people. Man.
That's shit. That's heavy. We want to be the best person somebody has ever dated because we're selfish, greedy little fucks.
Right.
Our ego and our pride is involved in every aspect of our relationship.
Right.
And that shit blocks our ability to actually love, connect. Wait, no. Let me use a different word.
Okay.
Commune.
I like that better.
Do you? Why didn't you use it?
Because we commune together.
No, we don't.
We commune against each other and together. Like right now, you're being defiant. Just accept it. I'm who I am.
How the fuck does somebody commune against?
I am who I am.
We commune against each other.
Yeah, you commune to fuck with me every time I'm here.
I just be trying to teach you how to do radio. You just won't listen. You know what I mean? Like, but to commune, it's unity. It's where our communication, the word comes from, right? It's a unity. It's communion, right? It's oneness.
Yeah.
And that requires a high level of consciousness.
Yeah, it does. It's hard work to stay there too.
Oh man. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? What's the biggest lie you've ever told yourself?
What up? This comedian Joe Fox out of L.A. What's happening, Zoe?
Comedian Joe Fox
What
out of
up,
L.A.
Joe?
What's happening, man?
Feezy's in the building. What's up, my brother?
Hey, I'll tell you this. My biggest lie that I ever told myself is that my ex was the one for me.
Yes.
I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm like, man, you know how you really question on somebody and you finally get with them? Yeah, I thought he was the one, and it turned out to be false.
But why? Get down to the bottom of why.
Right, Joe.
Okay. When you get with somebody and you start learning them, and the things that you've been taught, especially religion. Hey, divorce is bad. Work it out. All that. You start to form these ideas that what you're experiencing is just part of the struggle of being with somebody. And when in reality is you made a mistake. I made a mistake.
Brother, what the fuck you talking about?
You made a mistake. You knew you made that mistake when you said I do.
You wanted to be with the girl. You wanted to be with this girl.
Yep.
Because you were afraid of being alone.
Or you from Texas? You was pressured, huh, Joe, by your mom and them?
Nah, that fear of loss that kind of comes up. What? This is my one and only crush. This is my only opportunity. Nah, you the one for me.
Do we even know what the fuck the one is? Or is the one a group of ideas that came from liars?
Yep. Second, the latter. The latter.
The latter for sure.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Came from some liars, came from some trauma, came from some hurt.
Came from the church.
Came from the church, came from some crazy parents, and then we built the one out of that.
Yep.
The one. You know, like the Neo of relationships, the one that's going to solve all the problems in your life. Nope.
She ain't Jet Li.
Hey, man, I appreciate the call. Thanks for calling in and dropping that jewel on us, man.
Joe Feezy, love you, bro.
Wow. Man. This is cold blood. You Peaches now in the
I
streets.
know, even the comedians calling me Peaches now, and that's my boy. He like Peaches. You know my real name is Donnie Keith, y'all. DAUGNEKEITH.
Your
Just thought I'd
shouldn't-
say it.
They shouldn't have named you a weird name.
You know what? My mom was from the 60s, and she did a lot of drugs.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
I'm done. We're
I'm
done
lucky
here.
I'm alive.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Welcome to the Voice of Reason.
This is Jay from that town.
Ooh, hi, Jay. Like you.
How you doing?
He really got deep in. How you doing?
Scary White, if you don't ask your motherfucking question, call it. How you doing?
So it's not really a question. It was a comment. I heard you say that someone said the biggest lie they could tell themselves was they are the best, or they'll never find somebody better than than them.
Yeah.
Why do you think that? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out here that's lost somebody and was like, damn, I never did find nobody better. Damn, they said I wouldn't find nothing better. Or damn, I was the best thing she was, or he was the best thing I ever had.
Well, anything is possible. Listen, anything is possible if you believe it. A lot of people will block a better thing because they don't believe they deserve a better thing.
That part right there.
It doesn't necessarily mean that person is or was the best they've ever had. It might be a person that they are intractably attached to.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And next thing you know, these motherfuckers got negative mantras going on in their mind saying, I'm never going to find anybody like them or better than them. And that serves as a psychological blockage for other people being able to come into your life that could enhance your life.
Right.
But you have to understand we have an imbalanced ideation around how to grow. We have a limited version of it in business. Business people know I've got to fuck up in order to level up.
Right. To grow the business.
In relationships, there is a reluctance to fuck up. Not only to fuck up, because think of it like this. There's something called confirmation bias.
Okay.
And with confirmation bias, you have the first 18 months of a relationship that's predicated on ignoring each other's faults.
Yeah, that's not cool, though.
Now, the only people who are able to see the faults in the two people in the new relationship is typically friends and family on the outskirts of the relationship because they have nothing to gain or lose.
Right.
So they are better barometers in predicting if that relationship will succeed than the people inside the relationship.
That's true.
So that's called confirmation bias. Right there, I don't want the truth. I want this because you're invested. I want this relationship to work. Now, ask yourself a question after that.
Makes sense.
And they're scared to fuck it off by saying anything that'll shake the tree up.
Now, ask yourself a question. After that 18-month period, when the truth started coming, nigga, you ain't never dealt with me. I've been waiting on you niggas to get off your honeymoon. I'm sitting right here on your couch.
Right.
Now you're frustrated and you're stuck and you're stagnant. because you spent the first 18 months ignoring what needed to be worked on.
Right. Too busy blowing flowers up each other's ass instead of saying what's the problem right away.
You get what I'm saying? So we live in a world that will accept failure in business as a means of elevating, but are still resistant to failure in relationships as a means of elevating. See, do you
I call
understand what I'm
those
saying, bro?
eggshell relationships.
I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah, man.
I mean, the perspective that you put it into.
Yeah.
It's like your mother looking at your relationship like, hey, he or she ain't no good for you. You're like, what do you mean? And then after y'all break up, like, man, she was right. All the things she said about
Well, she was right. Yeah.
him or her was 100% right. So
exactly.
Hey, man, just calling in on the show, man. Keep up the good work.
Hey, man, appreciate it. Thank you, bro.
I appreciate your call too, your voice and everything.
Get your hands out your lap.
They just relax.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
My hands is relaxed, y'all. They like right here.
Appreciate the call, bro. Thanks.
Have a good one.
All right, man.
too,
The voice
baby.
of reason is on fire tonight. Living your best life.
I gotta say bye to him again.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Turn her mic off. Living your best life versus living your best lie.
Woo.
We used the Ciara story at the beginning of this show just to frame up the topic. We don't know Ciara.
No, we don't.
I have no opinion personally of Ciara.
I have none, good or bad.
None whatsoever. None of Slim Thug. None of Future. None.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson. I have no opinion of them.
Except he looked like Lilo, Big Brother. That's all I got.
You still talking?
I just said he looked like Lilo and
Okay,
Stitch,
cool.
Big Brother.
Just-
That's it.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
You don't
He cute though.
like being set up to talk.
Okay, go
You
ahead.
just like
Sorry.
talking.
Go ahead, King T'Challa Zoe.
Did you guys ever see me point to her and say, Peaches, what do you think today? She's just been jumping in the whole time.
They know how I am.
Peaches, how long have you been doing radio?
Since 2008.
Still haven't learned a fucking thing. Okay, fine. All righty. Back to the show. No, but we framed it with Ciara because she said something that to me made me think, right? It got my attention. The guy said, you know, she got with Russell because he represents stability, right?
In her mind, yes.
Right? In her mind.
So he thinks.
He's a square, he's a corny guy, and she wanted. But her response to me left something to be desired. You know, it was about not repeating the same patterns, but understand spiritually why you repeat patterns in relationships to begin with.
Because the lesson's not over.
I love the way Jake, you just jumped in again. I love the way Jay Krishnamurti frames it.
Okay.
He calls it, listen to this. Now I want you to talk after I say this. And I want to know what you think about this statement.
Okay.
He calls it the continuity of the past. He says humans are invested in the continuity of the past.
Right.
The past has so much power over us. We think we're getting away from the past by trying to shape a new path.
Right, right.
When in fact, the past is the architect of the new path. What do you think?
I think people are just doing that because they're scared to repeat the same hurts to learn from them. So you have to
let me
repeat
stop
those
you.
hurts.
Let me stop you. If fear is building your road to happiness,
right,
where you gonna wind up? Go.
Unhappy because you're never going to reach that level you're supposed to reach because fear has stopped you over and over and over again, and it's going to continually stop you until you accept the flaw and learn from it.
So when I say, and this is no evaluation or examination of
Right.
that young woman and that young man's relationship.
Right.
I'm just saying, if your desire is not to repeat a class you may or may not have failed.
Right.
Do you see,
Yeah.
Do you see the conundrum here?
Mm-hmm. I don't know why she chose that quote per se. I think her better response should have been, like you said before, it should have been a spiritual response. Tell it like a TI is. What is going on in that relationship that has leveled you up? As soon as he mentioned the money, that should have been where her level up came from, is how dare you speak on.
Well, no, it goes back, and I see where you're going, and I just want to throw some, some accoutrement around it.
Okay, here you go with them words I don't know shit about. What is accoutrement?
You don't know?
No.
Accoutrement? You don't know? It's French.
No, monsieur, I don't know accoutrement.
Accoutrement.
I know ulu-vu-fu say-ha-ne-kwa.
No, nigga.
Okay, so what is accoutrement? Coochie? I don't know. Accoutrement.
Okay, let me finish before you lose me.
Yes, okay.
You know I'm old. I'll forget my thoughts.
Okay, go ahead.
Shit, where was I?
We were talking about the fact that Ciara's quote should have been more spiritual or about...
No. Okay, I know. I remember where I was.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I've said this before. Maybe spiritual isn't the word.
Okay.
Right? Maybe it's not the word.
What's the word?
Maybe the word is currency. Maybe we use the language of today.
Okay.
Currency.
Mm-hmm.
What other currencies does Russell Wilson have, barring the currency he has in his bank account and wallet?
Yeah, now that's what she should have spoke on.
So instead of saying I leveled up and kind of implying as a response to what he was saying about money and security, maybe now you say, you know what? His currency is fatherhood.
Yeah.
He's a great father. This isn't to
he treats me like.
This isn't to disrespect Future as a father, but this man is a great man for my young son to be around.
Mm-hmm.
This man is a great man to co-parent my son with.
Yeah.
This man is a spiritually centered man.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Or she could have just simply said, this man treats me like the true flower I am, whatever the fuck it is besides the Einstein quote. Just get real with it. She didn't get real with it, and I see what you're saying.
But do you see what I'm saying? So I'm going to come back and say it again. Relationships and the bullshit you go to or go through is compatible with your lack of self-knowledge.
That is so true.
It is designed to upturn all of that bullshit you've been through. It is designed to get you to face it, to get you to reconcile it. You know how conflict will reveal tools that you didn't know you had?
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, yeah. But listen, I always tell people you can never become something you aren't already. And the only way to become what you thought you weren't, right, is to go through conflict looking for the reason why you went through it in the first place.
Okay. Those are the tools then.
Then you start getting tools.
Okay. I get it now. I just needed you to break that down. You know I'm kind of slow.
I mean, you have exhibited that.
That didn't mean I needed a rebuttal.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Speak on it. What is the biggest lie you've ever told yourself? What's up, man?
What's on, pimp?
What's happening, pimp? What's the biggest lie you ever told yourself, man?
First off, my name is HP from Miami.
Hey, HP. Is that the comedian HP? Is that HP the comedian?
You ask. Turn her mic off. Turn it off. Turn that motherfucker off, Phil. Turn it off. Phil. Turn it off. Okay.
But biggest lie I told myself was that I wasn't worth dating because I wasn't in a space socially where, like, you know, I didn't have my own spot. You know, I mean, I was working a job. You know, I had a car, but I didn't have my own spot. So I felt like, you know, I wasn't worth, you know, being in a dating situation. And I felt like, you know, that was the biggest lie I told myself because, you know, I was put in a situation where, you know, I was dealing with somebody that, you know, that treated me less than what I was worth. And I was like, if I'm not willing to take that from somebody else, why am I willing to keep that thought process about myself?
You ready for the truth? Are you ready for the truth?
Yeah.
Spiritually, you're priceless. Socially, you're a bum.
Ooh.
You ready for the truth?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
That's the truth. From a societal standpoint, he let the societal benchmarks seep into the spirit.
Okay.
And then fester and turn into some self-worth, self-esteem deficit.
Right.
Nah, it's just a social deficit. You broke. So not having it, not being able to get it, you're right. On a social level, because remember, you hear me say this all the time, right? When I say relationship is twofold. It's social. This is where all the standards and benchmarks, and you have to go to school and you got to have a degree and you got to make as much as I make and all this bullshit, right? That's the societal template. But then there's a spirit aspect that deals with this biofeedback you get. You get what I'm saying? From every person you come in contact with.
Huh? The reason why socially, I wasn't there. Because I was helping taking care of my parents. My mom got sick. My mom just passed in March. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But my mom was sick my whole life. You feel me?
But listen to me. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. You got to know the difference.
Okay.
The social definition of you is a de facto definition.
Ooh.
It is not a de jure definition.
Ooh. Yo, that shit hit, buddy.
You dig?
Right.
The social definition is de facto. The spirit definition is de jure. You understand?
I'm different.
You can't, because see, you can always come back from a societal definition. Look at,
I'm on that now.
yeah, look at Jay-Z. Jay-Z, high school dropout, whatever, and look where he at now.
Right.
This is one of the smart guy. Was able to, flip everything around and elevate to a high level. Some people say he's selected, but I get it. But you get what I'm saying? Like, you can always recover from the social.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't let the social.
I learned that. You feel me? I'm at a space right now where, things are, working better for me, but that's because, I had to believe in myself.
Right.
And, I took a chance on myself, just to kind of give a little bit more. I flat out quit my job because I took a chance on, what I wanted to do. I wanted to become a technician, you feel me? But, I quit my job because my job was a hindrance for, some other stuff. And I was like, you know what? I know I'm good enough to do this, and I know I could do this, and I took the chance, and I got it. And, I'm doing really well, in it. I'm excelling, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was, it was something that I had to get over myself. Like, the social doesn't define me.
Right.
You feel me? I'm more than that. And my currency is more than that, you feel me? I'm intelligent, you feel me? I'm witty. I have a very good, moral background, you feel me? My mother taught me well. My father gave me lessons. You get what I'm saying?
Well, why don't you do a whole commercial about yourself while you're in this motherfucker?
Okay, you feel me?
Hey,
you feel me? You feel me?
It's just a new wave of self-confidence that came through. You did.
I got you, boy. I got you. Speak on that truth, my nigga.
He loves the hell out of himself, nigga.
I was, I just had to go through some shit to realize that, I'm built to deal with that shit.
I know. We just messing with you.
Hey, man, don't listen to Peaches. Whatever you do.
Listen to me. I feel you. You said, do you feel me? I feel you 1,000 times, like you said it, man.
Whatever you do, don't listen to Peaches. Some of the worst advice in America.
Some of the best advice in America.
Hey, brother, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you.
Like grandma that's stirring grits and telling you the crazy shit.
Niggas, you talking about grits? I just said goodbye.
Yeah, I'm the kind of to throw some hot grits.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, man. Gotta go.
Love you. Thanks.
Wow. That was heavy.
He said, I'm making hot grits.
That was heavy, man.
You know you getting old when somebody say you like a grandma that's making hot grits.
Accoutrement. Let me go back. I forgot to just.
Yeah, please.
It's like
tell me.
accessories. Accoutrement. Additions. Accessories.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was that hard to tell me. You had to cut off my mic. You act like I was just so dumb as fuck.
Because here's the problem with you. You never let me set you up. You just jump in.
Because it be so juicy. Why you set me up with all these good questions? You know I'm going to answer them. That should be juicy as fuck. It's hard for me to keep my mouth shut.
Was juicy.
Don't even. Go on. I'm turning my back. Why?
That's why your son, this wild weirdo posted a picture of her monkey on Instagram, and her son was like, Mama, take that down. Don't show the world.
Y'all, it went up there 2 seconds before I got a text. Take that down.
Don't show the world my old baby apartment.
But don't y'all get tired of people lying to themselves, posting these monkey pictures and these, sending you penis pictures when they know they lying to themselves?
Girl, be quiet. We got another caller.
Saying.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Tonight's topic, living your best.
Hello, it's Dana. I'm calling back.
Dana.
I had an opinion about Ciara, and I haven't read Slim Thug's, what he said, and I haven't read her response. But what I did want to say is that I recall during her courtship with Russell, there was a lot of talk. She was going through child custody and child support and all that, and it had gotten really nasty. And there just might be some leftover byproduct from her that was like maybe her level up just meant different, or I just want something different. I dated you. I dated your type. I know what that type is like myself from a personal experience, and I just want a man that comes home every night. This is a regular guy, or this guy is idolized in our society, and this is what I'm doing. I mean, it was like low-key disrespectful. I remember with a little boy, she would have him on the football field with Russell's, number on his little jersey, and Russell, outwardly to the public, it made it seem like, he's stepping in where Future is not. He's going to spend 60% of the time with this child. He's calling him Papa. He's going to be raising him. So this is where Future, you're at a deficit.
Yeah.
And so I think some of that might be her comment or her response is like, I'm leveling up. Like, not only did I choose different, maybe I chose better.
Yeah, she was being very vindictive about it, I thought, too.
It got a little nasty on her part, but, if you look at her history of outwardly, the men that she's dated, they've been pretty much like the Futures, multiple this, multiple rapper, multiple baby mamas, multiple whatever, but we don't know what these people are doing.
Right.
And also with Russell, it makes it seem like outwardly in the public eye with all the pictures and the video and all the romantic stuff that she's wearing the pants, like she's running this relationship.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I don't know if she is or if she isn't, but, Slim Thug, I did see that comment where he called them corny, and why can't he just be different?
Right. Why does it have to be corny?
I just want my husband to come home every night. Or I just want my husband to be like a really regular guy. I've done this. Now I just want that.
So now that I got you on the phone, Dana, this goes into my conversation for what this topic was going to be today. And then I shifted it to this. Behave. Women want their men to behave a certain kind of way.
They do.
And we got to talk about it.
Wednesdays.
So
yeah, you already know, Dana.
So if she finds an NFL starting quarterback, Super Bowl champion,
right, until he got with her
on the Jesus side of the game,
until he got with her.
I mean, if he came any more tame, geez, he could be a horse.
So again, from her perspective, she damn sure leveled up.
Yeah, in her mind, she leveled up ultimately.
Wow. Good shit. Good shit.
Right, and women do on their on some perspectives. We've seen it with the Black Chinas and another artist that's out there. They're dating like boys. Like people are teasing them. You have your son, you have your 2 kids, your man and your son. They're dating like 18-year-olds.
Wow.
Like the diploma, the ink isn't dry on his diploma. What are you doing?
Yeah,
like that's not cool.
This shit
But
fire.
he's tame. I mean, it's about power and control. I have that control in this relationship. He's going to do what I say, and and I could, kind of play, that Madonna whore thing. I'm his mama and his woman.
And they'll never be happy like that.
You talking again without being set up?
Yes.
They're not interested in happiness, Peaches. You know what they're interested in? They're interested in control. I couldn't control him, but I will find one that I can control.
Wow.
And that will
Right.
behave, and that is tame.
Right. That
All right,
was
you guys,
fire.
I gotta go work out.
Appreciate you, baby girl.
Do some crunches for me, girl.
Nobody,
Okay,
listen.
bye.
See, that's why you're not losing.
Because I got other people doing my
You
crunches.
can't have other people doing your exercises.
Double crunch.
Jesus. Caller, you're on the line. This shit is fire tonight, man. 323-230-4610. That's the number to dial. Caller, you're on live. What's your name and where you calling from? Caller. So this is what I want to do.
Okay.
I want to refresh.
Mm-hmm.
I want to reset
Okay.
the topic. This shit has been so fire tonight.
It really has.
Did you have to say that?
Yes,
No, you really didn't.
I did. I'm
So-
lying to myself right
hold on.
now.
Like, Jesus. So, like, during the, I got to do basic radio
Yes.
shit. So, doing the reset, you're not supposed to be talking. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Voice of Reason. If you're just tuning in tonight, we are talking about living your best life versus living your best lie. Go ahead, interrupt. I was waiting. A deeper look at the lies we tell ourselves. One of the main questions here is agree or disagree. We deceive ourselves to better deceive others.
You know what the biggest lie you tell yourself is?
What is it, babe?
That I'm going to be quiet every show.
It is. And this shit is starting to prove me a liar every goddamn show. Peaches is going to behave. Lies. Peaches is going to listen. Lies.
I do listen to you. I learn a lot from you. Whether you believe me or not, I do learn. Like today, I learned with crustacean. What was that word he just said? Crucianissus.
Crucianissus.
No, I do learn from you, though.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take a quick break. About 30 seconds. We're going to play one that we haven't played in a long time. We're going to play the Zo.
Yay.
You in the dig? We're going to play a quick little break, little station break. And when we come back, we up against your head, my dig.
I'm calling you up. I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need a love doctor, and I need it right away. I'm calling you up. I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need to hear the doctor's voice of reason.
Yo, so I got this two-timing chick who got her revenge from when I was on my two-time tip. And even when I tried to correct it, she couldn't get past how she was disrespected, neglected my effort, a pair with no trust, dirty games and affairs that been tearing us up. If things ain't picture perfect, is it really worth it? I have an idea, but I need to know for certain.
I'm calling you up. I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need a love doctor, and I need it right away. I'm calling you up. I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need to hear the doctor's voice of reason.
Man, I love that. This is one of my favorites. Sounds beautiful. Welcome back to the Voice of Reason. We have been having an amazing conversation. Amazing. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yay! The Voice of Reason. We up in this piece. Me and Peaches by our damn self. Peaches is so sweet, yet she lacks radio etiquette.
Thank you. You so sweet, Zoe. He gave me a compliment. He complimented the nigga.
Oh, shit. Hey, I love her, man.
I love you back, man.
We have a powerful show going on tonight, and it's important. You in the dig? Living your best life versus living your best lie.
We haven't had a lot of female callers besides Dana.
No, we've had a couple.
Yeah, we need to hear from more, though, about the biggest lie they tell themselves.
But listen, women don't want to participate like that in general.
Yeah, when it comes to being truthful about self.
But I think a lot of times it's because women get guilted.
You think?
For their truth.
How so?
Niggas, if men fucking be on y'all head, when y'all start telling the truth.
Yeah, we become nags then.
No, you become whores.
We become whores and bitches and everything else.
Bitches, all types of shit.
Yeah, that's
true. You know I'm telling the truth.
That's true. Them words don't bother me, though.
I'm just interested in knowing what's the biggest lie people have told themselves. I told mine. Did you tell yours?
Yeah, I told mine.
What was yours?
Mine was telling myself I'm going to lose some weight. And I need Jesus to be real.
John L. Yeah. Bring your little gang-banging ass over here.
With your guns in your ear. You know we're going to have a conversation about that.
Come on, Lil Bo.
The chat room was on my head about not being more matronly to your ass.
Hey, Lil Bo, get up in here. Hey. Just tell us the truth. What's the biggest lie you've ever told yourself?
The biggest lie that I've ever told myself.
You know.
I don't know.
You told yourself this shit today.
What?
Just tell us the lie you just said to yourself. But she young, so she might not even recognize it as a lie.
Yeah, I don't.
She honest. She like, I don't. Nigga.
No, that's just her way.
What's my lie?
That's just the way.
That I like thug niggas.
That's the lie?
That's not a lie. That's why I'm asking. It's not a lie, though, because I really do.
She really does like that.
I really do. But
why?
The lie that I tell myself probably is that.
Okay, you just can't not say nothing on it. Turn her mic off. Fuck it. Call her. Welcome to the Voice of Reason.
He gave you like 5 whole minutes.
Welcome to the Voice of Reason. She got to take notes. Brother, what's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Hey, what's up? I'm calling from South Beach.
You calling from South Beach?
Yeah, I think the biggest lie collectively that we're telling each other as African American people is that we need to let go of some of the things that we're doing collectively and embrace some other things. For example, we keep telling ourselves that we're not owed money from this government that's built its whole hierarchy based on our slave labor, and we've never asked for that money collectively.
Okay,
that's a big problem.
We lying about reparations?
Well, the way I look at it is this. The whole country was built, or the economy, the genesis of the American economy was built on slave labor. But as people, we've never asked for or demanded that money. That's a lie we keep telling ourselves, that we need to go out and work. And obviously we do. But at some point in time, we need to tell the government, listen, we need our money.
So wait a minute. Is that a lie or is that inaction?
I think based on the way we act, I think that's we're lying to ourselves. We're lying to ourselves.
Okay, well, hey, man, thanks for the call.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Make America great again, guy.
Be quiet.
I'm just saying.
Shit. Damn, Peaches. I'm trying to get the man off the phone. He done said what he needed to say. What the fuck?
I can't help it.
leave us. You and your family leave our lands.
Right. Wow. Okay.
I mean, I don't necessarily disagree, but I just didn't agree with the framing. And we lying to ourselves. No, we just disorganized. And
Very much so.
We're crabs in the barrel and all that other bullshit we go through. I don't know if it's a lie. I can see if he said we was lying, by purposely fattening our already fat lips. Or
right.
Purposely fattening our already fat asses or whatever. Like discoloring our skin. And okay, now that's lying to yourself. You understand? If I see a sister with some puffed up lips, and I done seen them.
With puffed up lips?
Niggas
and it's fake.
It be looking crazy like, you do know they copying you, right?
I saw a fake booty on a friend last night, and I wanted to say something, but I didn't.
I have seen oddly shaped sisters, which was rare to me. Like, when did oddly shaped sisters...
Yeah, when your booty get square like that?
This shit is weird. You do know if you worked out, your booty would...
Plump up.
It would plump up.
But her butt was like super duper flat, so there was only so much plumping. So, I mean, I understand why she did it, but don't act like it's natural and try to diss my semi-flat ass, because, bitch, I could pull your whole card to everybody.
Listen, Peaches.
Huh? Yeah, I said semi-flat, nigga.
Peaches is talking about the shape of her ass.
Hey, I got a schmedium booty. I'm accepting it.
There's nothing schmedium about you, okay? If you don't stop, you done passed medium many years ago. It's over, nigga. You in the heavyweight division now.
Got a schmedium booty.
No, hell nah. Motherfucking waistband don't say that shit. Now, caller, you on the line. Get in here, goddammit. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Ariel from Kentucky.
Your name is who?
My name is Ariel from Kentucky.
Ariel from Kentucky. Welcome to the Voice of Reason. What do you have to say? What is the biggest lie you've ever told yourself? I mean, Peaches just told herself a ginormous lie right now. What's the biggest lie you've ever told yourself?
The biggest lie I told myself is I'm in the road to self-discovery. I'm only 27. But that I don't care about what people say, but sometimes it just gets under my skin, especially when I'm at work, because I work at a Costco, and we all started out at the same level, but at the same time, like, I feel like I'll be working twice as hard as my counterparts, but I know the game now. Like, it pisses me off.
So, okay.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you sharing. You can call in anytime you want to share whatever lies you've been telling yourself.
Right.
And then another lie is, being from the South, is that how can I say it? That I'm gay, but I be trying to play like I'm straight.
Well,
because
we kind of figured
we heard
out
all that shit
with a name like Ariel sounding like Quasimodo. Yeah, I kind of knew.
We heard all that. We was just waiting for you to get to it.
See, I just could have go straight with that, but it was just I didn't know how to say it on live.
You don't have to.
Hey, listen, man. Listen.
I'm watching this show because I have it in my basket, but I got to get the relationship dismount book.
Yeah, man. Just go to Amazon.com, man, and get the paperback version. We appreciate you calling. Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right. What in...
He's up on that gum on that
What
mic.
in the entire fuck just happened in this motherfucker?
Did he think nobody knew?
Well, no, he said it. He said,
Yeah,
he's
Ariel.
not,
This is Ariel. Yeah, I kind of guess.
He said he was struggling with it, but there are a lot of people out there wearing a mask.
Yeah, take it off. Come out the closet. It's all good.
My whole thing is just because it's a lot of wealthy people out there.
Oh, yes.
And I'm not talking about niggas. But it's a lot of people out there who have accumulated wealth and are still unhappy.
Well, money can't buy you happiness is what they say.
So the moral of tonight's topic is, just because you have means doesn't mean you have peace.
Right.
Doesn't mean you have contentment. And, like I said, we financially shame each other all the time. I leveled up. I'm doing better. But if relationships are about spiritual growth. And if leveling up is not tantamount to evolving spiritually, that's why in my coaching, like all jokes aside, in my coaching, I ask questions like, does this person edify, elevate, and expand your spiritual growth? Not that they're responsible for it, but at least are they a lightning rod for that to happen?
And what kind of answers?
A lot of times people, man, have never even heard that fucking question.
Right, because the first time I heard you say it years ago, I went to one of your live, when you used to do the live roundtables.
Right.
I think it was probably the first one. And I was like, wow.
You're in on this conversation again. Okay, cool. Go ahead, finish your story.
Yeah, because it's about you. But I really did have to question myself about, like, what does this person bring to me? What am I bringing to them? You have to think about those things.
But we're some superficial people. A lot of times we're asking if they can bring us security.
And that money is not everything.
Right, man. And I'm going to say it again, Krishnamurti, man. We're all hell-bent on the continuity of the past.
Yeah, can't let it go.
Listen, continuity of the past, that's a cold shit.
Can't let it go.
Anyway, let me just say this. We don't have any right answers here, especially with Peaches here with me today.
I got all the right answers. No, I'm going to take a picture and send it to you tonight.
Don't you send me a fucking thing, goddammit. Listen, but we do know how to start the conversation. Do me a favor. Ask yourself what lies you tell yourself on a daily basis. When you get out of the bed, what lie are you telling yourself?
Right.
When you go to bed, what lie have you told? What lie has maintained you all day? The lie you told yourself, the mask you wear. Ask yourself these questions. All right, I'm ZoWilliams, the voice of reason, and you will hear from me when? When will they hear from me?
Tomorrow, Wednesday.
You guys will hear from me Wednesday, 5 to 7 p.m. I appreciate everybody. We out.